So today I'm gonna explain to you, to you why you can't scale. You average normal person, you can't, and I'm triggering you right now. You can't scale your while I'm doing my tea right now. Okay, this is my Schlanfnerven tea from Germany. While I'm doing this tea, I'm gonna explain you why you can't scale your business anymore and why you are stuck at the same point over and over and over. So, first of all, let's go with the intro. No intro. Later, the intro. I'm going to tell you one other thing before. If I'm triggering you right now, this is made for a purpose, okay? And I know I'm triggering you because you can't say me that I'm the god of coaching. I know when I trigger people. I trigger people and I know when I trigger people. And I'm triggering you right now for a purpose. You will understand the purpose at the end of the video. And you will understand that the single reason why I'm triggering you right now is the reason why you can scale. Let's go with the intro.
They call him the GOAT of coaching. At 21 years old, his first company got evaluated at 7.8 million euros. With his mystic aura, he opens his Zoom calls and starts roasting his students one by one.
You are a piece of shit.
With his brutally straightforward way of coaching, he unlocks your mind and body, and some students collapse.
I am free!
More!
I am free!
More and more people are joining his cult.
Also, the fucking elevator knows that I'm in the fucking gym.
Now, rumors says he's working on a secret project.
Okay, yes, I saw what he's building.
They say he's creating something big.
It's bigger than you think.
Like this video, subscribe, and join now his waiting list before it's too late.
Okay. I know that you like the intro. So let's start recording straight away. I'm in the Mac right now. Okay. Let's start recording here. So I think that okay, so I did it just to synchronize the audio with the video of the Mac. So the first reason why you can't scale past certain numbers, the first thing that I want to say to you is that you don't have a business problem in most cases. Okay? So you don't have a business problem. Why do I say such thing? The reason why I say that you don't have a business problem is that you have a mindset problem. I like to write. Okay, so I'm gonna write. You have a mindset problem. Now, you are saying, Dennis, why you say this thing? No, probably not with this tonality, but that's what you say. And the reason why you don't have a business problem, you have a mindset problem, is that if you had a business problem, you would have looked for the business solution and you would have solved it. Like so many other things, okay? For example, you don't know how to write on a fucking whiteboard. You go online, you look how to write on a whiteboard and you write on a whiteboard, okay? There are so many things that you don't know how to do and you just look for the solutions and yeah, you solve it. But the reason why you can't scale it is because, as I was saying before, Why can't I write here? Oh shit, no. I wanted to write. Okay. The reason why you can't scale is not because you have a business problem, but you have a mindset problem. Because it's not that you don't know the solution. Is the problem is that you don't wanna see the solution. Okay? And then I see so many of you that now they are like trying to skip the video, going to the part where I find where I explain what happens like straight away. You don't want, you want to skip it. I know. I know that you want to skip it. And that's the fucking mindset that makes me piss off, because this is the mindset that makes you be stuck. Okay? Okay. So you don't want to see the solution, and you don't want to see the solution because you have, if you want, look, if you want the best training in the world, and that's why you're here in this video, for the best training in the world, mindset and business and fucking marketing, then you have to do things step by step. I know that there are so many gurus that go straight away to the point, but they go straight away to the point because they don't know what it's called the background knowledge. Okay, and what makes you smart, it's not the IQ. The IQ is a consequence of triangulation of information. This is being smart, this is intelligence. So if you don't know the background knowledge, you're never gonna be smart, and you're always gonna depend on other things, and you're gonna always uh gonna look for simple for solutions that are moment temporary solutions, and you're never gonna solve your real problems. You have a very, very, very deep problem from the roots. Okay, I know this trigger you again. So the reason why you don't wanna see the solution is because you have a problem of perception versus reality. Now, I'm gonna say something that few people will understand, okay? And one of the things that, and the thing is that one thing that block people is the fact that they think they're making more money than they are actually making. You'll say, Dennis, how is possible? No, 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 no. There are so many people, me included in the past, that think that they make way more money than they are. Okay. When I was making around 15 grand a month, I thought that I was making 30. And this was a big problem. Why? Because if you always act based on your beliefs. If you say to yourself, I make 100 grand a month. Now, if you say this is something that doesn't usually happen when you're big, no, it can also happen. So I make 100 grand a month, and it's not true. Then what happens is that all the problems that you will, like, let's suppose you're making 80, you make 80 grand a month, and you ask yourself how to go past 150. Well, the things that you have to do, if you were at 30, at 80, okay, let's take 30 because it's a better number. If you're at 30 and to go to 150, instead of the things that you have to go from 100 to 150 are totally different things. Because when you're at 100K per month, you have a very good team and people are almost independent and things like that. Okay, because either way, it's very hard to go to 100K a month. Instead, when you're at 30, you're just basically working very hard. Okay, you don't have a team, or you have like you and your assistant, like few people. Okay, there are few people inside the team. Instead, when you're 100 grand a month, you have a very big team. Not big team, but a very performing team. And yeah. So the things that you have to do are totally different things. Here, you have to build a team. Here, you have to do other things. Okay? And because you have a problem of perception, you do the things, okay? You do the things like you was at 100 grand a month. You act as if you was at like 100 grand a month, but because you're at a 30 and you have to do different things, then those things won't work. And you will always find ways to basically auto-sabotage yourself. Okay? So if you and the reason why you say that you are at a 30 at 100 when you're at 30 is because you lie to yourself. So you have a perception versus reality problem, because you're like, why? Because if you really saw reality and you truly admitted your situation and you said, look, I'm packed up. This is my situation. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. The reason why I can't scale the business is because this. You almost always know the reasons why. But also, another thing is that you think you don't invest in coaching, okay, with people that are better than you, because you think that you can figure it out by yourself. So you continue asking questions to yourself, but yourself will reply in the same ways. So you will think that you have the answer, but it's always the same answers, or the same answers that came from you, that you are not there yet. So you will not understand why you are always in the same loop, always. Also, if you think that you're always doing different things, but actually you're not. You're always doing the same thing because you're always asking yours. And this is a big problem of people. But by the way, because you can't see reality, you act in a way that is not truly the way that you need to act. Okay? And this comes from you lying to yourself. I know that you lie. 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 Well, some small things. It's a habit for you to lie, right? And you know why you lie? You lie because you don't know the consequences of lying. Okay? You lying to yourself. You are lying. I'm not very good in English. You are, you see? I say the truth. You are lying to yourself. Now, this is a very big problem. Now I'm going to explain you why. The fact that you lie, and I know that I'm triggering you, because if I said that and it's triggering, it's because so don't continue lying. Say no, you don't lie, because this is another lie. But like, if you know, if you feel something and like the truth, and you say no, it's not true, and you call, and then you say the opposite of the truth. So this is a lie, but you lie to yourself, saying that this truth, this lie is the truth. So you call the lie truth. If you say this lie, you're not saying the truth. You're saying the lie that you call truth. Okay, so you are lying to yourself. What is the problem of people that lie to themselves? And this is why you're not scaling the business. This is why you're not scaling the business. It is something that I had to face because I was lying so much on myself. Okay, to myself. So you have to remember that one of the first things that we study in school is that for every consequence, for every action, this is one of the first laws of physics. Okay, for it's not like that, but this is the sense. For every action, and I wanna make every, not some, every action, there is a consequence. Okay, do you agree with me? I don't want to agree with you, but so also if you don't agree with me, I don't care. But this is reality. So for every action, there is a consequence. Now, people who lie, they are basically You know what they do? They're not lying. What they are actually doing is, look, they are basically destroying inside their mind the principle of cause and effect. You're asking yourself why, and the reason why. Oh my god! Like, look, this the way I train people, the way I coach people is so nice. I truly love it. Who really gives you those background informations? Who can explain things so good? If A is the action for and B is the consequence. Okay, let's take A and B. A is the action, B is the consequence. A is the action, B is the consequence. Okay, you're right. Then what I repeat it? I'm repeating because if you know how the brain works, you need to repeat things. We learn by repetition. So A is the action, B is the consequence. And if A is the action, B is the consequence, C is the action, and D is the consequence. People who lie, now I'm going to take an example. I always make the same example because we look for familiar thing we don't want to think, so that's why I always make the same example when I explain this concept to my students. People who lie, basically what they're doing, they're saying, if a dog, for example, they're walking, okay? If a blue dog walks in front of them, okay, they basically say, I didn't see the blue dog, okay? So a blue dog walks. Are you taking notes, by the way? Are you taking notes? What are you doing? Are you procrastinating? What are you doing? Are you just having fun right now? This is serious stuff, man. This is gonna change your life. For real. I saw a blue dog. No, a blue dog walks in front of them, and what they say is like, I saw a red dog, or I didn't see the dog, or whatever it is. They lie. Okay? When somebody lies, what is the pattern inside of his mind? The pattern inside of his mind, he thinks that by lying, they will delete the consequences of the action. Okay? So, as we said before, for every action, there is a consequence. Okay? This guy is seeing a blue dog. He's saying, no, I saw, like, he saw a blue dog, and the consequences of him seeing the blue dog, that can be, for example, somebody else saw him that he saw the blue dog, or the blue dog now, like, well, I don't fucking know, okay? But the consequence of him seeing the blue dog will come. There will be a consequence of the fact that he saw a blue dog. This is a fact, okay? This is not an opinion. And but he says, when those consequences comes in reality, okay, he says, no, I saw a red dog. So basically, A is the action, B is the consequence, and he says inside of his mind, no, I didn't see the blue dog, I saw a red dog. So he says that the action is C, is not A. Okay? So inside of his mind, now, A is not linked with B anymore. It's C that is linked with B. So he sees the consequences of him seeing the blue dog. I could have made a better example, but he sees the consequences of him seeing a blue dog, And he says because he lied, and people who lie, they first lie to themselves. They don't lie to you, to other people. They lie to themselves. Okay. He lies to himself by saying that he saw the consequences, like B is a consequence of C, because he said that he saw a red dog. Okay. So people who lie, they think that by lying, it's freaking stupid, because for every action there is a consequence, even if you don't want, but the consequence is always going to be there. People who lie, they think that by lying, they will not have the consequences of the first action anymore. Okay? Like, for example, I hit you. Okay? I hit you. The police comes to me, Dennis, did you hit him? No. I think by lying, that's why I lie. I think that by saying no and saying that I didn't hit you, I'm not going to have the consequences of me hitting you. So I think I'm not going to be arrested. But sooner or later, the consequences, somehow, this is a law of the fucking universe, okay, will come into reality. Okay? But because you lied to yourself, I told you, you don't lie to the people, you lie to yourself. When you lie to yourself, then you will experience those consequences that you hope to not happen, okay? And then you will link those consequences not with A anymore, but with C, with another thing, with the thing that you lied on, okay? So you will in your mind link the experience of you being arrested because of, like, I'm going to experience, for example, the consequences of me hitting you, so being arrested. But because I said to myself, no, I didn't hit him, so I link inside my mind, I didn't hit him with me being arrested. And this, you know what this creates? This creates distortion of reality. Why? Because now inside of, to keep lying to myself, because we have one principle, is the principle of congruency, that we want to be congruent with what we said. We want to continue saying, if I say something, then I have to continue saying the same thing. Okay? Coherence, basically. Okay? Principle of Cialdini. So then I link inside my mind, not cheating you with me going in jail. And you know what I said? Oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim. This is how you create the mentality of victim, by lying to yourself on the causes and causing as an effect, by saying, no, I didn't do something. But if you're experiencing some consequences because somewhere you did something wrong, okay, and you create a mentality of victim. And when you create a mentality of victim, then you will start acting as a victim. And then you will have so many other consequences, because you will change B, instead of changing A, you change C, then you will also have a different, probably D was good. But because now you changed C because you lied to yourself again, then also D is gonna change. And if D was good, now D is not good anymore. And then, but you can't say that the consequence is C, because C is that the cause is C, because C is the cause of B inside your mind. So you're gonna do it with E. And this is a loop. So people who lie, they to protect their lies, and again, for the principle of coherence, they will have inside their mind a wrong perception of reality for every single thing. They will start building things and living in their own lies, and all their reality basically is gonna be based on a big fucking lie. Okay? So the reason why you can't scale is because you don't see the real cause of you being blocked in business. And the reason why you don't see, now, do you understand why did I say that at the beginning? The reason why you can't change B, that is you being stuck in the business, is only because you didn't find the real cause of B, that is A, but because you lied by saying other things. Oh no, I'm scaling, when you wasn't. Oh, I'm making money, when you wasn't. Oh, I'm doing this, when you wasn't. Oh, okay. Then you will experience those things. You will still experiencing those consequences, but you will not be able to find the real causes. And you will have to look for other solutions For example, changing C or changing E or changing F or changing whatever it is, but never changing the real solution, and then you will be even more stuck. But wait, because you're not only going to be more stuck, but you're also going to lose hope because you're going to work without never seeing the results. So you start building inside your mind the belief that working hard makes no results. And you know what happens when you start believing that working hard makes no results? You stop working. And slowly, even if you was stuck at 30, for example, Kemal, then you go down. And you go down. Why? Because you wasn't being honest with yourself. And I know that all of you will say, "Oh, Dennis, I'm honest." Yes, if you say that you're honest, you're a biggest liar. Okay, because you can't be honest if you don't know why you should be honest. Okay, if somebody's saying to you, "Oh, I'm honest," he's the biggest liar. You have to be very careful. If somebody says to me, "Dennis, I'm honest," this is how he persuade you. Okay, yeah. So the same thing as people who say, "No, I don't want to sell you. I don't want to sell." Okay, so why you're selling me this program? You're actually selling me this program by saying that you don't want to sell me? What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. So he thinks that by lying they will delete the consequences of the action. Okay. So the first thing that I do when I see when I take students, okay, is make them realize this concept, and only when they figure out and figure out where is the lie. Figure out where is the lie. Somewhere he's lying. Okay. And I make him realize, I'm like, bro, do you want to scale your company? Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. So where are you lying? Tell me, bring out everything right now. Okay. We see the numbers. Now we have the numbers below. You can't lie with the numbers. Okay. So where is the lie? And we look for the lie. And the moment they all look for the lie, they accept it. And they also understand, like, why did you lie? Because something was triggering you there. Because you were scared of something. Okay. And the reason why you are scared of you lie is because you're scared of something that you don't want to face. So you also have the weak mindset. Even if you say, no, I'm very strong, I'm motivated like that. Deep down, if you're lying, you have a weak mindset. Because you don't want to deal with you having to fix those things. So you're escaping reality. Okay? So you're lying, you're a big liar, even if you say that you're very honest, and this is the way you lie most. And second, you have a problem of perception versus reality. Now, if you actually don't have a mindset problem, but you have you have a business problem in few cases, is because I'm gonna duplicate this. You don't know how to market. Oh, that is, I make money online. You don't know how to market. You don't know how to market. And I'm going to explain you why right now. You don't know how to market. You don't know marketing. You know one way to market. One system. Okay? So you don't know marketing. You know one way to market. And this is different. This is different. Okay? You can't say me, Dennis, I know how to market. And then I ask you, for example, okay, I'm going to explain a different way. If I tell you, make money with this strategy, not with this strategy, with the tactic, you have to understand, guys. Yeah. You have to understand the difference between tactic versus strategy. Okay, you say, like, making the BSL funnel. What is the BSL funnel? Is a strategy or is a tactic? Is a fucking tactic. Okay, so many of you confuse making like building a BSL with a strategy. Making the BSL is a tactic. Okay, a marketing is the strategy in general, is a general strategy. And what is marketing? You know, marketing is the process of taking, monetizing a certain market. Simple. Okay. So you have to understand the difference between tactic versus strategy. So many of you knows tactics, knows how to generate lead for realtors. You know how to, but you don't know real marketing. Okay. You know one way to do certain things, but you know what's the thing? Because marketing is the process, is a tool, is the way you monetize a certain market. Then and because a market is made by people and people change, and because market is made by people and people change, then the market is always changing. So many of you, because one system works for one market. Okay, one system works for, but the same market today is going to be different than the same market tomorrow. Tomorrow you're going to have a new competitor. The saturation is going to increase. The awareness on the problem is going to decrease or increase, or the I don't know. So many things can change in a market, even in months, even in weeks sometimes. Okay, so it's not that if the market changes you are fucked up. When the market will change, you're gonna be fucked up. Okay, so I know that because I know how the brain works. I know that when I say when the market will change, you're gonna be fucked up. So many of you will think, "Oh yeah, but what if it doesn't change? For now, I'm still okay." No, 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 no. You still didn't understand. When I said when I didn't say if the market. I said when the market will change, not can change, not may change. Will change. Okay, you're gonna be fucked up. Why? Because you know one system. You know one system, but you don't know why you're doing it, why your system works. You probably, so many of you have a company that it's all based on one funnel that you probably don't know even why this funnel is working. And when the market will change, not may change, will change, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna crash. And you say, "Oh, why this is happening to me?" Because you piece of shit didn't learn marketing, that is a strategy and understanding why this funnel works. Because when you know when a funnel works and why this funnel works, and then you can replicate it and create different systems. Okay? System, tactic, marketing strategy. If you know marketing, you can create systems. If you know systems, when this market will not change, the system will not work anymore, then you will be fucked up and you have to look for the next system. But you have to study, your company will collapse. Okay? So many of you are truly hoping. You're making money hoping that nothing is gonna change. Because when something is gonna change, because you don't truly know how marketing works, even if you do, if you do believe, and I guarantee that you don't, one tactic, then you're gonna end up broke. Okay? So the reason why probably you can't scale is because you learned one tactic that can make you money, But what that tactic probably works for the making up to, can work up to 30K a month, can work up to, I don't know. Okay, it depends. But now to scale past 100, you have to adopt another strategy. You have to truly put a whole strategy. But you don't know strategy, you know tactics. So you're trying to forge the same tactic without realizing that that tactic is made for a different. So you don't understand why this is not working anymore. Okay, so I finished my tea, not almost. Now I finished it. It's better for you because I stopped triggering you right now. So click the like below, okay? Click the subscribe because I know I trigger you a lot. But from this you can truly learn and truly learn, okay? And subscribe also to my waiting list. I want to see you in the private Telegram community, actually for free. So see you in the next video. Follow me right now and apply those things, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for real. I don't want you to. If you know how the mind works, you understand that you didn't understand it until you learn it 5 times. Okay? If you truly studied it 5 times, only then. So if I ask you, did you understand what I just said? And you say yes to me, okay, you didn't understand. You didn't understand. Because if you know how the mind works, you have to go through immersion, through repetition. So you will make still the same mistakes right now until you see it 5 times. When you will see this video 5 times, you will say, oh shit, now I understood what he wanted to say. Okay? So man, God bless you. See you in the next video. Bye.